we'll start a fresh game and see what's up. Right? So this map has high walls. I don't know if you're looking.
Yes.
So you see how high these walls are? Like, this is really bad for nurse, because the whole trick to running a nurse is to break line of sight. So once they run to these tall structures, I have no idea. You know, the idea is to make it so the nurse can't see you. So going behind big walls, I don't know, she's messing up and going behind trees instead. Alright, so that one wasn't a hard chase at all. But even so, right? They're probably still gonna pop a generator before I can even get her. Well, maybe not. Because this one's not doing anything either. So if they were good survivors, they would have had a gen popped off already. They're working on this top one. Or were.
Oh. So, you want me to tell you something? Alright, I had played this game for so long.
She's killing
I
herself.
was never somebody that was hard out to figure out that somebody was cheating in a game. First time I ever found out Super Kate was cheating. Funniest situation ever, okay?
This one gave up. You see that?
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't even want to kill her. You should just stand in there. Pathetic.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be fun. Yeah.
But once they do that, I lose the morale of the game, because it's like, there's no, you know, it's like once they give up, it's like, there's no challenge. But she'll come back because I let her live. Because I let her live, right? And I just slugged her and didn't hook her. She already went to second hook. She like tried to... Oh, she disconnected. Never mind. See, like after they do that, I just feel like just letting them do the gens and leave, honestly. But the funny part is, if you come over here, you can still hear her crying. Do you hear it?
No, I turned it off because I could hear the echoing of us talking.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want it to mess up your stream.
Anyway, go on. I was just... You're talking about Super Kate cheating.
Yeah. So the first time I ever experienced, I guess noticed that a cheat was happening. Okay, when I first met Super Kate, we were playing in a game. They gave me these crackers that were like these firecrackers that were like super powerful.
He told me that. He was like, I gave her. You know, like 180 firecrackers, and she didn't even question it.
Yeah, no idea. I was like, oh wow, this is pretty neat. I wonder where these are from. How do I get these? That was my mentality. And so like he gave me those quite a few times, and he gave me this toolbox that fixes generators super quick, and I was like, wow, man, I gotta get as high level as this person because clearly they've got the good stuff. I just
Right?
gotta level up my
and then you're like, characters. Well, if I escape with this, can I keep it?
I even asked that too. I was like, dang, I didn't get to keep it. But I thought I just needed to level up and go through my blood red repeatedly, and I'll get these items. No idea that it was cheating at all until we got into one map where it was like what is it? Where the entity blocks a generator until somebody gets downed, or for like the first 40 seconds of the game, or whatever it is.
This second person disconnected too. I don't even want to play this game. They just quit. It's like, what are we doing here? Just do your generators and leave, I guess.
Yo, don't be sad. Oh, right.
It's not sad. It's bored.
Try playing as something else different, because I hear that the nurse is just the OP that you just really don't want to go against. Try something else different.
But she's really not when you go up against a good team. Like, some teams just roll me, where I'm lucky if I even kill one of them. Like, they're just that good.
Nurse and Whisker, I think, are like the most powerful. But, so this is how I found out that they were cheating. So with that one perk where it's like it blocks the generator for the first whatever seconds until somebody, you know, either gets hit or whatever, is they came right up next to me. I was like, huh, I know this perk. That's annoying. And then they ran up to me and the generator just popped instantly while the entity was still on it. And I was like, huh. I was like, how did you do that? And they're like, I made a rookie move. I left something on that shouldn't have been on, and I was like, what was that? Still, I was kind of dumb. I didn't understand. I was like, huh.
Wait, was this him?
Yeah. and then they told me, and I was like, oh, you've been cheating this whole time? They're like, yeah. And I was like, what? You've been so funny, like the way they moonwalk and everything. And I was like, oh man. So it was so funny to find out that they had been cheated this whole time and that I just didn't recognize. And it just, because they were never trolling the killer unless the killer was camping, I didn't mind that they cheated because they were just doing it in all good fun. They weren't harming nobody. And it just made it super entertaining.
To me, it's funny if they're just, okay, like, if they're subtly cheating and being secretive about it, then that's like one thing. Yeah. But if they're just blatantly like flying all over the place and just being stupid, it's kind of funny. As long as they're not like, like taking the game hostage and.
Yeah. I've seen how nightmarish that can be. That is unfortunate when people try to, you know, take games for hostage. I saw this one Twitch streamer. She was like, I'm pretty sure I'm going to experience some hackers, and then she did. And the person tried to take the game hostage, and she was like, I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. And then she turns on her PlayStation and plays from there until the person loses interest. And I was like, huh, good on her. Not everybody has those abilities, but, you know, good on her for that.
How does PlayStation stop you? Because you can't...
She had a different account and everything. So her PC... she had on it, and then when that person did it, she left the PC, continued with the game running, but then turned on her PlayStation and went from there.
I need to get some, I just want to get some points so I don't waste my, offerings.
Mm-hmm.
See, I didn't even kill this girl. I left her on the floor. And she quit.
Because she's salty.
Well, two of them disconnected. But it's true. Like, they just see Nurse and they're like, I don't want to play this game. But, honestly, it's just because Nurse is a different kind of killer that you have to, really know how to, run differently than normal. It's a different kind of, loop or whatever you want to call it. She doesn't play by the same rules. Do they not see me up here?
Oh, I'm sure they do. I just cut off 8 inches of hair. My head feels super light right now. It feels good. My hair is now looking like Fang Means.
It's not giving me... Oh, there we go. I got some of the points.
Either she's gonna save him, or she's gonna leave if he dies, and then she's gonna leave.
He just... No, she got him. I still hear the screaming sounds of this one that disconnected.
Really? Hold on.
I still hear the screaming sounds of this one that disconnected.
Really? I can hear it now too. You're about to hear it echo on your stream. I turned it on for just a second. Well, maybe you don't hear it, but yeah, that's really weird that you can still hear the screams.
That happens every time they disconnect. You just hear them moaning and crying. where they used to be. It's weird.
They're the ghosts in the game.
I gotta drop off. Where's the energy thing? Well, actually, I need to get Claire. I need to give Claire a spanking. There's the energy void over here. I guess it's hooks that do it for the killer. Oh, pumpkins. That's right. Do they not see me? They're not looking up. Yeah, sometimes the blinks don't work, like trying to go up. Let me kick some more pumpkins. I can't hook them anymore, they die.
Well, then they better solve that game really quick.
Did you see the 360 blink from up top?
Mm-mm. Sorry, I was responding to my friend. She's got issues. It's still 6 in the morning, and I'm still trying to like coax her through her situation.
Oh yeah. 3 words. Get over it.
I wish I could say that, but at the same time, I would never say that.
I know, it's like the meanest thing you could say to somebody that's like going...
It's like what she would need to hear, but like obviously I'd never say that.
Like they're going through the hardest thing and you're just like, yeah, get over it.
Yeah.
They didn't leave me any pumpkins? Come on. Wow, greedy. Why did they have time to kick all these pumpkins while the other ones were disconnecting? I hope they stick around and feel stupid for disconnecting when they see that they were allowed to just live.
They're probably watching your YouTube right now. They're beating themselves up for it. Once they find out you're a nice guy.
There we go. We got our... whatever you want to call it. Let's mess with her real quick. Bill just gonna leave. Oh, he just left. Bill left. He's like, I'm out.
Left the baby. They left the baby.
I don't know. This Claire was being a little weird in the beginning, like teabagging, but you don't really know what they mean by that. I'm trying to find a hatch for her. Oh, here it is.
I've had nice killers who when I didn't DC like everybody else did, and they, you know, I continued out the match, they would carry me when I thought that they were gonna just hook me. They'd carry me to the hatch and then just drop me down it. And I always thought, you know what? Appreciate you.
This one's got the gate right here, which is closed, a hatch right here, and the hook right here. Make your choice. I'm gonna let you go on your feet. You can choose. She's gonna run to the hatch. Oh, the gate.
What? How is the hatch not the thing?
I think you get more points for the hatch. I don't know, actually. Oh no, your MMR doesn't go. Oh, she's gonna go to hatch. She just wanted the points for opening the gate.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm not gonna just destroy 2 people when 2 other ones disconnect. That's like... You have to have, like... little man
Killer
security.
class. That's what you gotta have. Oh, Bratty Princess says that they're leaving, and good luck.
Oh, they left. They left prior to that game.
Oh, okay. I did not even see that until just now. I just checked your chat because I saw it move.
Is nurse your main? I try to main nurse. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's so... I think inconsistent is the word.
Who, you or nurse?
Well, my nurse games are inconsistent. It's like,
okay.
and I think it has to do... Oh, I don't even know what's on the hook. I guess I have something from the Legion on my hook. Oh, yeah, the perks. Oh, there was a... You don't really run into any good nurse mains. The nurse games for me are just so... It goes from like easy 4K to like I just get rolled where like I'm lucky if I even get one kill. But it all depends on different things. Like it depends on the map for sure. It depends on the survivors for sure. Like if it's a coordinated swift, they will split up and just crank out gens. It'll be like 3 or 4 minutes and they'll have all the gens done. So if you choose to chase the wrong person that's really good at looping, and let's say you're on like Leary's where there's a lot of line of sight breakers, you'll really struggle just to down one person. And by then they'll pretty much be on the last gen. So it comes down to like decisions on like who to chase, when to drop chase, the map for sure, the survivors, their perks. Like sometimes you'll go against survivors that have like boon, circle of healing, exponential, shadow step. Like you see no scratch marks. They're constantly picking each other up. They have flashlights or sabotaging hooks. They're body blocking, taking hits for each other. Like a really good team is really difficult with nurse. Like, and then so it's weird, like people just be like, oh, nurse is OP, she just needs to be removed from the game. Like, no,
not removed. I'm just stating like in general, like that's stone cold weird. Nurses, to me, nurse is OP, but also Wesker is OP. Like, but those are personal opinions on my own.
but I think the reason is like, let's say for Wesker, right? Like he's still fairly new, and so people have to learn how to play against him.
Yep.
I don't do great against Wesker. I mean, I like in chases, but I know people who do because they have him figured out and they have fun. Like Skullish likes to run against Wesker, and but Skullish hates nurse. But then I know other people that like are good at running against the nurse, or at least I've seen them do it to me. Like there was a game I did the other night and I threw the whole game just to chase this one person because like the game, the way it started off, I had enormous pressure. They were at 5 gens and I just kept getting hooks on them, and they were scourge hooks, I think, so it kept like regressing the gens. They couldn't even get one gen done, right? And then I decided to chase this one, I think it was a Lori or something, I forgot exactly who, but I chased this one and I'm like, oh, this one's hard to catch. So I keep chasing them. And for me, when I find someone that's like a challenge that's really like good, it makes it like me want to have more of a challenge. So it's like I go for them. And I know in the back of my mind, sometimes I even say it out loud, I'm like, I'm going to throw this entire game by chasing this one person. So it went from them not even be able to do one gen to them doing all the generators, as I'm for the most part of this game chasing this one person that I couldn't really catch because they were just so good at like they kept changing directions, and then they kept going behind things, and their movements were so inconsistent and bizarre that it was like I couldn't catch up to them. And then if I took a chance, like half of nurses like predictive blinks, like you think they're going to go here, so you blink there in advance, but a good survivor will make you think that they're going one way and then you blink there and they're completely the other direction. They gain all this distance. So it's like a lot of it's a mind game. And so basically they run me like all around the map, and I'm just like, part of me is like frustrated, but the other part of me is like, oh, I'm gonna get you, it's just a matter of time.
It's the excitement, the thrill of the chase.
Yeah, but I know I'm just ignoring the gens, and the other ones are just doing, cranking out the gens, right? And then they open the gates, and at the last second I catch up to her because she was injured, and I catch up to her like right at the gate and hit her down like right around the front of the gate. and 2 of them ran out, and then there was like 2 left, and it was the one that I was chasing that was down, but the other one had a flashlight. So I'm not stupid. I know if I go for this pickup, the other one's going to pop out from behind a wall, flashlight save them, and they're both going to run out the gate. So I kind of like hesitated to pick up, and I'm looking for the other one. I'm like, I know she's around here. So I finally see her, and I blink over to her and hit her, injure her. And right as I'm doing that, the one that was down on the floor uses Unbreakable, gets up and runs out the gate, and they're both out, you know? And then of course I get like the end game trash talk where like, oh, you got rolled and blah, blah, blah type of stuff. But it's like, I threw the entire game just to go for the one chase I should not have gone for. Like if I would have ignored that survivor and went after the other ones, eventually I would have got her, because she would have had to keep coming and like getting hook rescues, and you know, she'd have to come to me instead of me like running all around the map chasing her. But it was like the thrill of it and the challenge. But there's an invisible timer running down as you do that, because they're just cranking out gens, and I let them do that. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of funny, like when you throw the game or you like let people live, they like trash talk you in the end game and tell you that you're garbage, you need to uninstall and everything. But those same people, like if you 4K'd them, they would still trash talk you and say like, oh, you're... Good game. Well, not that it was really a game. Oh, it was Bill. I mean, yeah, we had fun. There was no need to kill anybody in that match. A good perk build for Ghostface. I don't play a lot of Ghostface. Like he's a character I want to play a little more. But my guess would be for him, a good build would be something that would help you in chase. Like brutal strength, enduring, something with like breaking pallets faster. If you get hit by pallets, spirit fury, something that's going to like shorten the chases, because he's an M1 killer that can be looped. And you're going to have problems with pallets and windows and stuff.